Hey guys, hope this video is gonna find you well. I'm gonna provide some input in regards to your questions when it comes down to multiple shipping tracking numbers within one order, or in an event of multiple fulfillments within one order. What I mean by that is, if you want to split your order in multiple fulfillments, you definitely can do that. The reason being is if your customer is going to a tracking page per se, and I'm going to give you an example in a second, and let's say that they want to look up order number, in this case 13199, which is technically separated into multiple fulfillments. If I click that, it's gonna open multiple shipping tracking numbers. Each one is unique, each one is connected to a different product. Per se, if they click the first one, they're gonna get some info about where the item and the shipment might be. If they click on the toggle, they can look up the rest of the shipping events. In a sense, the second one and the third one. Now, let's say that you want to do it automatically on the fly in Klaviyo. I'm gonna show in a second how you can definitely do so. But in the meantime, I'm gonna open my notepad, and this is kind of, the hack that technically is coming from Ryan. He's part of our group, and kudos to Ryan because he's providing so many nuggets over the past couple of months, and it's such a pleasure to be in a connection with him. So thank you so much, Ryan, for that. But speaking about the hack, this will be the URL that you need to use, guys, within Klaviyo, so that Klaviyo can automatically pick up some events. In a sense, this will be the order ID event that is going to be connected to your customer IDs in the Klaviyo system, and all the data is coming from Rush itself. And we also need to provide like a search functionality about the email address that is also tightly connected to that specific customer. Now, here's a live example of how that URL might look like once the properties are gonna be dynamically updated from Klaviyo. So this is a demo store, obviously, but it's real data in a sense. So if I pick up that URL and if I open it up in a new tab, I just enter the URL, and right now Rush is gonna look up the order ID at the top and look up the email address that is connected to the customer, and it's gonna provide me with that same 1399 order ID and all these 3 different shipping tracking numbers. In a second, we're gonna jump and hop on in Klaviyo to see how you can set it up using a button or a hyperlink for the sake of providing a fast, short and sweet URL for your customers to look up their orders and shipping information. So once you guys are building up your content for your emails in Klaviyo, and by the way, we support fully Omnisend at the moment, and I personally believe that Omnisend is currently providing more opportunities when it comes down to different mediums like email, SMS and push notifications from one instance. So if you want to learn more about Omnisend, you know where to hit me up. But in the meantime, we're gonna provide all of you guys with that specific URL string, which is gonna be question mark, search the order ID and search email address at the same time. So you just need to replace your tracking permalink for your store, and then add everything that is after the question mark. So if you take off that, and if you go to a certain button, just replace it, click save, and from that moment moving forward, Klaviyo is gonna pick up dynamically the order ID and the email address, which are tightly connected to your customer ID, and can visualize multiple shipping tracking numbers within one page at the same time. And probably your customers are gonna enjoy that experience. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to comment below the video inside of the group. I'm gonna be posting the video in the knowledge base as well, and if you have any recommendations, so anything whatsoever, you know where to find us, support.tryrush.io, or just hit us up in the Facebook group. Up until the next time, guys, cheers.